Welcome. It is Thursday already. Can you believe it? This week has actually gone by really quickly to me. Maybe to you guys it's a little different, but it does not feel like a Thursday. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so first thing we're gonna start with is we're gonna get on our hands and toes. So let's go ahead and start in a plank position. Tuck your pelvis under, squeeze your glutes. We're gonna do one shoulder tap per side, and then we're gonna bend our knees and we're gonna walk all the way into a nice deep squat. Push the knees open, and then turn your head from side to side. And actually, you can go anywhere you want. Here comes, hi Aurora, how are you? Good. Thursdays are a nice light day compared to Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. Good, and then all the way back out to a nice high plank, shoulder tap. And then again, walking back into that deep squat, pushing the knees open, turning your head from side to side, trying to get a little deeper every time with your squat, feeling your ankles. And again, one more time, all the way out into that high plank, tucking your pelvis under, one shoulder tap per side. Okay, and then now we're gonna turn over onto our back, and we're gonna get into a bridge position. Okay, so on your back, feet pretty close together here. Tuck your pelvis, exhale, squeeze all the way up to the top, and then inhale, lower. Here we go, exhale up, inhale, lower. Good. Nice. Good, let's go ahead and do 5 more. Good. Exhale 3. Exhale 2. And then exhale 1. Good. Now let's lift our heels off the floor and let's go ahead and do 10 more bridges just through the balls of your feet. Heels are off the ground. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. Just pushing through the balls of your feet. Nice long, relaxed neck. Really focusing on that breath. Two more. Excellent. Good. All right, let's go ahead and make our way to the standing position. Okay. And we're actually going to just do one set of stiff leg deadlifts. So just grab a comfortable size kettlebell for yourself to get started. You'll stand right over the kettlebell. We're just going to do one set of 20. Okay, so that will help you decide what bell to use. Your toes will be straight ahead. You're going to hinge your hips really deeply. Just the slightest bend in your knees. Reach, shoulders packed. Here we go. Inhale, nice long hamstring stretch. Exhale, squeeze for 20. Okay, so nice and easy. Good. Really, so no rounding of the back. Squeeze your glutes hard at the top and toes are straight ahead. Yep. Good. Nice. Exactly. Just a stiff leg deadlift, meaning just a pretty gnarly hamstring stretch. That's a little bit more active. This is an active, we're adding tension to it. Yep. Lats are engaged. Make sure those knees are not bowing in. Good. Okay, so you're just counting on your own to 20. Excellent. And then when you get to your 20, we're gonna get started with get-ups. All right, so you're gonna start with one get-up per side, okay, with or without a bell, depending on your level. If you are not familiar with the whole thing, you'll do 2 half get-ups, meaning you will just get to the elbow and hand, and then back to the elbow and onto your back. And you'll do that twice if you're not doing the full get up, okay? So you're gonna do 1 full get up per side, followed by 10 one-arm swings. So grab the appropriate kettlebells for that and get started. For those who are doing get-ups with bells, it's always imperative to keep that wrist super straight, keeping your elbow locked, and keeping your eye on the kettlebell for most of the time, except for when you're lunging up and lunging back. That's when you take your eye off the kettlebell. It's the only time, all right? But once you're starting that lunge pattern, that's where you are perfectly locked out, your eyes are in the horizon, and then once you find the ground, it is time to watch the bell again. All right, so if you have any questions, as usual, holler, give me a chat. Here in class, of course, just ask, all right? And then really take your time. Yeah. And then pull that arm back even more for the lunge portion. Make sure that there's no tipping. We don't want our arms to tip. Yep, that's right. Yep, looking good. Yeah, there you go, Elizabeth. That looks good. Okay, so just one each side. And then after that, or two halves. Good. Beautiful. Yeah, nice, Aurora. Okay. You have a question, Eileen? You can just unmute yourself if you want. Whatever, either one.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was just going to say, right now I'm having some cervical issues, so I'm not going to go overhead, so I'm just going to use my sandbag for the get-ups.
Oh, absolutely. That's a really good, yeah, if you're having any cervical issues, absolutely, definitely don't go overhead at all. In fact, you can also do the no arm get-ups, right? Do you remember the no arm get-ups? You can, but it still might give you a little bit of, like, are you able to hold a kettlebell at all here or hold a sandbag? Or does that still bother you?
I'll let you know. This will be my first time trying.
You can do that option too, rather than putting any pressure. You just roll, which you're probably good at. And here, okay.
Oh, okay.
If you want, point your toes, squeeze the no arm get up. That's also an option. Okay. Awesome. You don't have to do that. It's just one other option. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Cool. Yep. And then it's 10 one arm swings per side. Good. Really give it a nice push back. Explode. Let that bell float a little bit. Yeah. Let's see some float. Pushing those knees open. Getting the bell way back for those 10 one arm swings. Then you're going to do it again. Then you're going to do it again. Yep. We're going to do this 2 to 3 times, depending on how quick you are. Yep. Okay. Yep. And feel free to do those shoulder dislocates in between, especially if you are known to have tight shoulders or chest or any tightness. Really take your time on the way down. Elizabeth, you can go ahead and windshield wiper when you're ready. Yep. Good. Nice. Make sure the windshield wiper. Yeah, beautiful, Elizabeth. Good. Nice, Ebony. Okay, so feel free if you guys have a little bit of tightness here, if you want to add that in, but you can also add it in the next round too, okay? Because get-ups on its own is a bit of a opener if you do them properly. Deadlifts or no? No deadlifts. Yep. Yeah, we're done with the deadlifts. That was just more of a warm-up. Now we're just, now we're just doing two exercises, okay? Just the get-up and just the one-arm swings. Yep, that's it, just the one-arm swings. All right, so, yeah. Beautiful, yep, taking your time. And so when you're looking straight, when you're about to lunge back, that's when it's ideal just to have your vision straight ahead. We don't want to crunch the back of our neck or anything like that. All right, yep. And then really tilting the bell in for those 10 one-arm swings. All right. Yeah. So 2 hands always pulls the bell in. Yep. Aurora next time. Yep. It's okay. Yep. That's what you're here. So 2 hands generally pulls the bell in, because if we do it with one arm and as the bell gets heavier, you could tear your rotator cuff. You know what I mean? When it's so light, we don't think about it, but we want to, hey, how are you? We want to practice you know, our, even if we're using light bells, we always want to practice that form. So when we get to the heavy bell, we're ready and rocking. Okay? All right, so right now we're in one arm swings and get-ups. Okay, how many rounds have you done, Kathy? 2 rounds, all right. No, that's, you've done 3 already?
No, not 2.
Oh, okay. Yep, so just 1 get-up and 10 one-arm swings. Just going straight for it today. Okay, I'm gonna shift cameras around a little here and there so we get different angles. So I might lose you for 2 seconds, and I might not. See if I can handle. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I'm gonna do 1 get up with you guys and 1 round with you guys. Some of you do like to watch the form, so that's what I'm here for, to also demonstrate. And I highly recommend, if you're not sure about your form and you need some specific guidance, the private Zoom sessions tend to be very helpful, or participating in a workshop are very helpful to make your classes the strongest you possibly can make them. Okay, really making sure you get that solid get up, the solid swings. Good. And then really finishing strong with those 1-arm swings. Real strong. Make it float, be explosive with it. And then if you're done, go ahead and work on your shoulder dislocates if you're done with all 3 rounds. Nice, there you go, good. Yeah, looking good, nice, good. Really taking a nice long stride if you can for when you are lunging forward or back. Trying to minimize any heel lift for the lunge portion of the get up. You can practice that with a nice thin band for those who feel like their heels might lift up. On the reverse lunge portion, you grab a thin band, look straight ahead, and you step back, nice long stride, and then drive yourself down. So that front heel is glued to the floor and strong, so we don't put any pressure on our kneecap, okay? There's something to think about, especially if you have tight hips. It's a really good drill, the overhead, the band overhead back lunge. It's a really good drill, especially if you're not doing the full get up. I'd even recommend separating them and doing this one. Yeah, exactly. But of course, make sure that there's no pain, okay? Just enough tension just to feel a little stretch, but less tension than a kettlebell, like a shoulder injury holding a kettlebell, okay? So that's a really good drill to help your get-ups or to help any chest and shoulder hip tightness. It gets that whole line, that whole chain. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. All right, so a lot of you are just now starting to finish up all 3 rounds. Looking good. Some of you are doing some neck release. How amazing are those? My goodness. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna just start talking about what's next. Let me switch cameras. So blessed that we have a couple cameras here. Give me 1 second while I switch. And let's do this. All right, cool. So I've switched cameras because I'm going to show you, we can do a side, we're going to do some side lunges. So this is my suspension trainer demo for the day. Okay, so you'll place your foot in your suspension trainer if you have one, or on a skateboard, or I'm going to show you a version where you don't have anything at home. You'll push the knee open as if you're doing a half goblet squat. You'll sit back, reach forward, not straight ahead, because that will encourage the knee to pop in. We don't want that. So we want to really push that knee out, even reach, and then use your breath to stand up and tighten that glute. Inhale. Okay, skateboards over there. Now, if we don't have any of that at home, no worries. You're going to get into a nice long, wide position. You can hold on to a table or something if you're not quite ready for these yet. So hold on to something, and you're gonna bend one knee, and you're gonna sit into it. Now notice my hip doesn't go past my ankle. You're gonna feel a beautiful deep stretch here in your adductors. Reach forward, and then stand up. You can alternate, or you can stick to one side and continue, okay? If you did these yesterday and you really just don't want to do them again, then you can do the back lunge version where you're just going back and forward for 10 each side. And if you can't do lunges at all,
I'll try this. You tell me if I'm right.
yeah. And then I can even watch you if you're not sure where to go for these. Okay, so rather than sort of kind of lean into it, I want you to think back, and then this toe comes off the ground. Okay, yeah, I think I'll wait on that one. No, it's totally fine. I'd rather you hold on to a stick. I'd rather you hold on to a stick or the TRX, like the one behind you, and you'll hold on like this and do a back lunge and see how that feels for 10 each side. Okay, so back lunges are totally acceptable, okay, especially if you've done these yesterday and your body wants something else, okay? Yeah, but back lunges are perfectly acceptable even if you're holding onto something, okay? I'm gonna switch cameras here. Yeah, there we go. Let's go back. Okay, so after you're done with those, then you can work on pull-ups, okay? So we can do the assisted pull-ups with a suspension trainer that's really high, using your arms and legs, or you can do one-arm rows with your kettlebell, 5 each side, okay? And then the final exercise of these 3 will be a pull-over to crunch with a stick or a kettlebell, okay? So if you don't have a pull-up bar or a suspension trainer, you will work on something else instead, okay? I do recommend, if you can get one, I'm really enjoying the one I got. It's like $60 instead of $200, that one over there, and it's so solid. It comes with really great hardware, and it just gives you so many options. So I love that one, and I posted it in the playground for those who are in the playground group, which I'll add you guys if you're on Facebook. All of you guys are playground people, even if you're premium, that's over the playground. So make sure I'll tag you or just go look in the group. I just posted it, and I love it so far. Okay, so if you can get one, I highly recommend. It's a good addition to your home gym. All right, so once you're done with your 2 to 3 pull-ups, then you're gonna move into pull-over to crunches. Okay, so lots of pull-up options. Those rings, you can do rows instead, but I mean, Kathy, I would suggest, since you don't have rings at home, right? No. Okay, so I would suggest when you're here, you come on up here like this and go all the way down and then pull, 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 okay? Yes, And you can, I like the rings better. Suspension trainers are second best, rings are first best. So might as well use what you can. So you could do that, or also you can come on over here and do these because they're so hard. See what I mean? These are amazing. So I'll just make these higher for you. Let's see if I can, still learning how to use this one. There we go. Yeah, but those rings are also ready too. So you can come on over here. Yeah, either one, because you're taller than me, so I made it higher, but all the way down. See, you can even, they're pretty cool. Either one, they're all available, doesn't matter. You do whatever is available. Okay, so 2 to 3 of those, and then pull over to crunches using a stick or a kettlebell. That is definitely not the same thing. That's more of a suspended, that's more of a band crunch, which you're more than welcome to do that one. We have lots of bands available for that, where you can come on over here and do something like that. It's definitely more, it's less abs, less lats, more rectus abdominis. Okay.
Sorry, oh, okay, I will look the voice.
Yeah.
Clean up my assistance.
Yeah, and just make sure you're not using the lower back for those. Okay, so once you're, yep, and then 10. So we're gonna go through this 3 times through. The reps do stay exactly the same. Okay, that looks really good, Sarah. Beautiful. All right, I love that. Yes, really good side lunges and back lunges. Yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. And the other thing that opens up more options for a home gym for those at home are bands. Bands are so easy to come by right now. So I definitely would try to add bands into your life if you don't have them. But what does help the bands is if you have an anchor for them. And the cool thing about the suspension trainers, it comes with great hardware where you can anchor them on something and do really cool stuff, like lat pull downs and all kinds of stuff. Again, just trying to open doors for more fun things to keep you guys just real strong and fit in all directions of life. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. How does that feel, Kathy? Good. That looks great, Aurora. Nice. Yeah. There you go. Good. Good. So you'll want to put your foot a little bit further down the skateboard so it doesn't flip up like that. Yeah, just a little bit, like just behind the 4 screws. Yep, there you go. Yeah, just right behind the wheels. Yeah, just like that. That'll be better. Okay. Yeah, looking good, looking good. And if it's something's too easy, you guys know you can work on getting deeper in your range, or you simply can add a little bit of weight to yourself to make it challenging for yourself, at least for the last round. Okay, good. Nice. Yep. Nice, nice. You can use bands for pull over to crunches. That looks like this. Really kind of adding resistance to it to activate your rear delts and more lats. Okay, if you want to do that instead of use a kettlebell. So you get full tension the whole time in all the different ranges. So that's an option too. You can buy these in a pack on Amazon. You can just type in pull-up bands. Yeah, and there's all different thicknesses and whatnot. The red and the yellow are really good for the pullover to crunches and stuff like that. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah. Nice. Excellent. Good. And so if you're doing the pullover to crunches with a kettlebell, you want your palm around the ball of the bell, and you want the handle between your index finger and your thumb, like this. It's kind of heavy, but like this. It's okay. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there you go. So now you're real secure. See that? Yep. Good. Yeah. Nice. Really relaxing your neck. You don't want to be powering the bell up with your traps or your neck. You're just driving it with those awesome lats of yours. Lats are so important. In my opinion, just as important as the glutes. I know some people might want to argue with that, but glutes are really, probably number one. Lats are just like right behind them. Come on now. Really important. Yeah, good. And then the pullover to crunches are 10 reps. Feel free to add a set of bird dogs in between because especially if you're doing a lot of crunching and ab stuff, it's really good just to get that other side as well. Yep, nice, Martha. Exactly. Yeah, nice, Elizabeth. Beautiful. All right, so it looks like a lot of you are finishing up or on the third round. Okay, so keep working, but I'm just going to start talking about what's to come because this next round, that's going to be kind of the meat. I mean, this is kind of the meat too, but this is sort of a little bit more intense when it comes to rounds. It is 4 rounds, and ideally it's going to be a double. If you don't have doubles, don't worry, there's always options. So it's going to be 10 double single leg deadlifts per side. So let me demo that. And then it's going to be double presses as well. I get that a lot of us are not quite ready for presses, or maybe we have a shoulder impingement or injury. So you can work on floor presses, push-ups, and if all of that is completely out, you can work on some sort of tricep press with a suspension trainer, okay? So you'll want to get real deep into your 2 bells here, real deep for 10. Use that breath and only focus on one place. You can put your foot down in between if you need to. For 10 each side to get started. Again, you don't need 2 bells if you're just getting started. You can just work on 1 bell. You can start with the kettlebell on the outside of your leg. Or if you're really just getting started, hold on to something and just work on the patterning of it. Okay? And then after that, you'll double clean the bell. Actually, I put seesaw presses. I didn't put double presses. So yes, you guys can do seesaws for those who are clear for overhead. Okay, let me come up to this guy right here a little bit more so you can see. And then when you get to the top, please don't end here. Okay, notice how the shoulders pitched forward. End over here where it's open. Be open, squeeze your butt. All right, so you want to get that mobility. You don't want to cut yourself short, but you also don't want to go so far back that you went too far. You want to find that place where it's in the pocket. All right, and as you're pulling, you're pushing at the same time using your hissing sound. All right, but I see we're still working on that third round, so don't worry about it right now. just giving you a little heads up of what's to come. For those who are ready to start, go for it. Just really take your time. I want to see those deadlifts looking really deep with no round of the back, okay? Many times I do notice that people are kind of reaching for the kettlebell so much that they're not bending their knee enough, they're rounding their back, and they're going so far down. The kettlebell is the last thing that you should be thinking about with your single leg deadlift. That's just the topping here, okay? That's just the topping. All right, so get deep, deep. Nice, Rhonda, exactly. 10 each side. Yes, I will show the TRX single leg deadlift. For somebody who wants to see it, Fran, let me, TRX single leg deadlift. There's a couple different versions. But one of the versions is where you will put your foot, only watch this if you want a different option. You'll place your free leg in the TRX here, and you'll hinge deeply at the hip just like you would for a normal single leg deadlift, except this back foot gets to be suspended. You don't actually have to worry about it too much. And then you'll exhale, come on up. So that's one option to make it a little less intense. The next option to make it less intense is you'll bring both down. You can hold on to something. And then on the free side, that's where you'll hold and you'll reach this way, okay? So you can try either way if just body weight is too intense from yesterday. Hope that helps. Let me know if that answers your question. If it doesn't answer your question, let me know. All right, looking good. So we are going down the ladder. So seesaw press for 5, or like I said, seesaw floor presses. Then next round, it's 8 single leg deadlifts per side, and then 4, okay? So right now we're on 10s and 5s. Then we go to 8s and 4s. And if you have heavier bells, I wanna see them out. Yep, so if you're gonna do the TRX version for the suspension trainer, so what I would recommend for you is you'll hold both at the same time, okay? And you'll have a loose grip, and you'll reach forward so you get that flat back and that chest stretch here, and then you'll exhale. But when you reach forward, it's imperative that you don't lean forward. See that? You are still hinging from the hip, okay? You're barely putting any pressure. This is to make sure you don't fall down. If you're going to do 1 bell at a time on the outside. However, I'd recommend 2 bells if you can do 2 bells. It is double bell today, but if you don't have that option, then you don't have to do that. Now, if you are noticing you're unable to stay on your heel, Kathy, you are more than welcome to do the modified version too. Okay, yep. Yeah, why don't we, let's do the modified.
Yeah.
Did you want to try that? I know you do that a lot at home.
Yeah.
You know what? You might be a good candidate for this. Do you ever try the stick version?
Yeah, it's a balance thing.
Yeah.
Straight, hip, ankle.
The other option, Kathy, you put your foot here. Why don't you do this? Actually, hold on to this bar because you don't have this option at home, and hinge. So remember, don't hinge this way because you're going to hit your head, right? Yeah. Sit that way, and then you'll sit back. Okay, so you really, straight arm. Okay, try that. All right. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do single leg deadlift. So let's see what it looks like before you add weight. And then maybe try with 1 since we're still kind of new to this pattern. And then foot straight ahead there, Kathy. So first just tap the kettlebell and then come back up. And try not to like look at something moving. Okay. Yep, just tap and then exhale, come on up. And then that free foot actually does want to come all the way forward rather than stay back. Yeah. Good, beautiful patterning. So once you feel ready, I personally find it easier to pick up the kettlebell on the outside of the leg Some people find it easier on the inside. I just want you to try the easiest option for you. Use your breath a lot. Nice. Okay. And again, make sure you hyper-focus on something that's not moving. So if you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you are probably moving. Yeah, so you want to just find one little sticker on this floor or a kettlebell to focus on. Yep. Exactly. How's that, Kathy? That looks much. No, you are. Yeah, just really try to keep that free leg parallel to the floor rather than going higher than necessary. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Good. That's it. You got it. And then squeeze that glute at the top. That's good. Yeah, it's great. It's fine. We're used to it. I'll hose it off. And so next round I'll recommend you trying it on the outside. Yeah, but they're both an exercise. It just depends on preference. I'm much weaker with the bell on the inside. I should probably work on it more. Okay, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Yep, we have 10s. Awesome. How are we doing out there? Looking good, you guys. Showing up. Nice seesaws there, Rhonda. Yep, as one's coming up, the other one's going down. It's literally a seesaw. Okay, we don't put it down, then press it up. You're a little bit of a balance act. Exactly. Yeah, nice. Pushing those knees open, tilting. Bam, that's it. Good. Yep, so remember, as one's, it's at the same time. Yeah, there you go. Good. That's it. Nice, Ebony. Beautiful. Ooh, we're about to lose batteries here. Oh my goodness. You guys can still hear me, right? I'm assuming. All right, it's probably gonna be, I bet you I have 15 minutes left with these batteries. No, we're out. One left. It's okay. I'll find more inside. All right, no worries. We're still good right now. All right, so don't forget, we're moving 10, 8, 6, 4. So that does give you the chance of really starting to go up in weight for those who are starting to feel comfortable. Yep, good. Yeah, thanks. I'll just put them in a few minutes. Yep, good. Yep, really tucking your pelvis there. Beautiful. Okay. Yep, so triceps are an option instead of seesaw presses. Definitely an option. Good, yep. Nice. Beautiful work, you guys. Don't know what this is. Okay. Yeah, good. Okay, and remember those presses go down all the way to 2. All the way to 2s. And if you don't have anything challenging for yourself at home, then feel free to keep the reps at 5 if you'd like, or a little higher. Okay, it's all about keeping those reps in the right place for the amount of tension and weight that you have available. Okay. Nice, good, great. Great single leg deadlifts over here. Really nice, yeah. Using that breath like you mean it. Beautiful. There you go. Yeah, Kathy. Strong. Good. Nice, nice, Martha. Looks great. Yep. Oh, I know. I know. You just have to go to 12s. I will tell you guys, once upon a time, when I first started all this stuff, and Eileen, she's been around with me long enough to know that 10s and 14s just did not exist, right? If we wanted to go get a heavier press, we just went to the 12. And okay, and then from the 12 we go to the 16. It was none of this, babyish kind of stuff. I'm just kidding, guys, but you just commit. And if you only do 1 rep, great, you won. All right. So yes, I have a little compassion for those who cannot get 10s and 14s, but I've got to say, for the first 7 years, I don't even think that existed. Sometimes it's just better to know that it does not exist. All right. That's it. No, we did not. Or 22s. It was all of it. It was only a 4-kilo jump. 16s, 20s, 24s, 28s, 32s, 36. Yeah, and so forth and 40. Yeah. There was none of this other in between. And also, there was no lady handles. We have lady handles for the 16 kilo, which are thinner, and I can't snatch them. I only like the man handles because that's what I was used to. I can't snatch the little baby handles. They hurt. What about you, Eileen? Do you like the baby handles? No? Well, the 16s, they're thicker, like the old school from 10 years ago, the RKC SFG handles. Yeah, I like the old school. Anyway, I'll let you guys focus on your reps, on your form. Yes. Yeah. We have definitely made it easier for people now with all the different handles and different increment. No, those are I'm telling you, and they stopped making it like that. That's why I can't get rid of them. Everyone's like, aren't you going to get rid of some of your bells? I'm like, nope. Those bells are OG and they're staying. Yeah. My oldest bells are the ones that do the best. Well, now they don't have that nice, smooth, finished coating like the ones in your hand. It's more like that 20 kilo to your left. It's more like this. Yeah. And this is still an RKC bell. It's still good. I just like the slightly smooth coating. Anyway, this is how we do it, guys. All right, taking care of business. It only really matters if you're doing a ton of snatches. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you're not doing a lot of snatches. Okay. I think it's just all hand preference. Yeah, like for me, I like this slightly smoother. The ones without the smooth, they tend to cause too much friction in my hands, and then it rips. I can't do as many comfortably. Yeah. But some people can. All right. That's only if we're doing like 50 to 100 snatches, which I don't really have you guys do because it's not that necessary. And I'd rather save your hands so we can train all the time than destroy them so you have to lose training time. Right? Priorities today, guys. Priorities. All right. Nice seesaw presses. Nice stretching. If you're done, give me raise your hand if you're done with all 4 rounds. All right. We've got 1, 2 people, 3. All right. So everybody, okay. So for those 3 of you, so most people are still working. For those who are done a little early, I'd like you to either do some mobility, which is some stuff for your hips. Okay, we just did a lot of glute stuff. Or I'd like you to, if you are feel up to it, maybe do 1 rep of everything, like 2 reps of the single leg deadlifts, and then go down to 1s for your seesaw presses if you choose. Okay, totally don't have to. It's just a thought. Okay. Because in just a moment, we are going to be moving into our final set of things, conditioning, and it's going to be a clean squat press combination, plus 2-handed swings, plus side planks, okay? Plus side planks. So you're going to need a 2-handed swing bell, then a light enough bell for you to do clean squat press. Let's make sure that we have that one down. Okay, looks like this. Clean, squat, explode, and press. So the bell does feel like air because you are in exploding. So as you're coming up from your squat, you then push the bell up. So it's not like a strict press where it's like an upward momentum, all right? It's like an overhead swing in a way, all right? So something light enough to where your traps don't get involved, clean, squat, press, or if you don't know cleans yet, you can just work on squat to press, or if you can't go overhead, you do clean squats. Did you find where you are, which one you are? Everyone has one. All right, if not, let me know. Okay, so grab a light enough bell for that, but first we're gonna start with heavy swings for 2 hands for 30. And by heavy, I mean that's whatever's relative to you, okay? So 30 seconds. So I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds to kind of switch gears now and get ready for this final sequence of exercises. All right, starting with 2-handed swings. Let's get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hike. Keep it close to your body. 10 more seconds. Almost there. And set it down safely. Good job. Wow. All right, take a quick moment, and then we're going to be moving into those clean squat to presses, or clean squats, or clean or squat press. Lots of options. All right, we have about 10 seconds to get prepared for that one. Get ready. In 3, 2, start with your less strong side. Let's go. You can also snatch it down. Instead of do a negative on the way down, you can back snatch it down if you choose. Not yet. Two, 1, hike it back, set it down. All right, good work. Walk around. Don't run away. Just walk around. And if at any point you guys can't hear me, you're gonna just have to let me know because I still haven't replaced the batteries. Hopefully we'll last. All right, we have 5 seconds. Come on, come back, don't run. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Three, 2, finish up, and 1. Okay, walk around. And then we are gonna get into side planks. Yep, you can go from your hand, you can go from your elbow. Okay, either one you can do. Your choice. Get ready on the ground in 3, 2, let's go. Squeeze your glutes. There's always knee pads if you need to go get them, or elbow pads. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep squeezing and lifting. Ten seconds left. You guys are doing great. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Excellent work. Okay. And the last exercise we're going to do before we do this again, we're going to either do dead bugs or hollow holds. All right, either way, your lower back must remain on the ground the whole time. Rib cage must remain on the ground. If you're doing dead bugs, everything's locked, okay, including your elbows. Your rib cage does not pop up. If you're doing hollow hold, you're pointing your toes and lifting your head and chest off, head and shoulders off the ground. Your choice, 3, 2, let's go. Okay, if you're gonna do the hollows, point your toes, lock out your knees, hug your biceps by your ears, or point, okay? You really get that full connection if your knees are locked and pointed and heels are squeezed together for those doing hollows. You can reach away from you, rib cage down, and 2, 1, and you did it. Let's turn on over and do spinal rolls. Tuck your pelvis, go all the way to your neck, and then untuck. A couple of these here. All right, so now we're going to be doing this again. I'm going to be taking the time down to just 25 seconds this time. So if what you had was too light, you can go heavier, or if what you had was too heavy, please by all means go lighter, okay? It's all about safety, but also pushing the envelope just a little bit here. Living on the edge. All right, let's get on up, and we're going to go for our 25-second swing now. You have 5 seconds to get ready. In 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ten seconds now. 5 seconds. And set it down. All right, a little shake. Walk around a little bit. And now we're going to be moving into, we have 8 seconds. We're moving into our clean squat press, or whatever choice you choose. 3, 2, let's go. Ten seconds. Almost there. And hike it back, set it down when you're ready. Walk around. Shake it out. Just keep moving. You have 10 seconds. Heart rate should be up. That's normal. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, hike. 15 seconds left. You've got this. Yep, full range of motion, you guys. Three, come on. Don't stop until one. And you did it. Good work. Now the heat's up. I wasn't joining in with you guys, so now I'm feeling it just a little. You guys worked way harder than I did. All right, side planks, come on. 5 seconds. Come back to me. 2, 1, let's go. Our classmates are running away. I'm just kidding. Oh, I encourage people to rest more. I encourage people to take rests if they're feeling, yes, but I don't want anyone vomiting on me. 3, that's not allowed here. We don't do that. 2, 1, break. What I'm saying is, don't let yourself get to that point. If you vomit, I'm sorry. You will be a lot more in tune with your body. All that only happens once. You did? You vomited? You vomited with Todd's workout? 3, 2, let's go. Oh, I can assure you, you're not the first person. We had a couple people who had to hang out in that chair right in the corner, and I had to bring them bananas and water and ice cubes. But that was it. It only took once, and they never once pushed themselves like that again. 2, 1, and come on down. And then now onto your backs for the dead bugs or the hollow holds. Dead bugs are definitely a step easier than hollows. Do what feels right for you. Okay, this is your workout, no one else's. Lock your knees if you are going to do the hollows. 2, 1, let's go. If you are unable to bend, lock your knees, and you have to point them higher. It's all about the connective piece between your quads, your lower back, your rib cage. You can even support your head like I'm showing you here. The lower you point your toes, the harder it is. Or arms over your head. 2, 1, break. All right, turn on over. And we are going to do one more round for those who can handle one more. And it's only going to be a 20-second round. That's it, just 20 seconds. Okay, so take a few more seconds and do some tuck and tilts and spinal rolls. Give yourself the love that you deserve. All right, and now the tough love part is coming up. We need both. We need both parts of the love. All right, so good news, it's 20 seconds. Bad news, you only have a 10-second rest. So if you guys run away, then I apologize. The timer does not lie. All right, all good. We've got 5 seconds now. 4, 3, 2, 1, hike. 10 more seconds. 1, and set it down. Shake it out, and you have 6 seconds to get prepared for the next one. 3, 2, 1, hike. Nice work, everyone. Woo, good work. Come on, you've got this. 5 seconds. Push those knees open, come on. 2, 1, you did it. Don't let those knees collapse in. Come on now. Get ready, we have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, hike. Push those knees open, sit your butt back. 2, 1, you did it. Woo, got a good crew today. Good crew. All right, 4 more seconds, side planks. 2, 1, up. Come on, Kirsten, you've got this, girl. 5 seconds, we're so close. 3, 2, come on down. Turn on over. Taking care of business. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Here we go. Last 20 seconds, guys. Well, for side planks. We still have dead bugs or hollows. Come on, 8 more seconds. Keep holding. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. And our final exercise of the day. It's gonna go by so fast. You've got this. 2, 1, make it challenging. Let's go. Point and squeeze those heels. Quads are engaged for those hollows. And you did it. Woo, turn on over. Let's get those spinal rolls here. It's always nice to see people sweat, even though it's only like 68 degrees today here out in Encinitas. Doesn't it? It is, okay, keep doing your spinal rolls. And I'm not bragging, I promise. Okay, actually, it says it's 73 right now. But I'm telling you, that's in the sun. We are out in the, it's probably about 2 degrees cooler back here, at least. And we have the fans. You guys can come visit, all right? Yeah, take a road trip over here. Okay, let's get on our backs. Everyone's doing RV and road trips. All right, toe to the shin, ankle across. Relax your head and neck, and here we go, side to side. The rocking 4-figure stretch. And switch. Toe to the shin, side to side. Good. And I understand I've gone over, so we're gonna do a really, really quick standing cool down. So come on up, try to come up slowly, especially if you know yourself and you get really lightheaded. So just come up as slow as you can, no rush. Take a moment, let the, all right. Raise your hand if you ever get lightheaded coming on up too fast. Just a couple of us, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, all right, just always be careful. I have actually fainted a couple times, but luckily not. I'm coming up too fast. Almost, pretty close. So you gotta be careful, especially if you're training by yourself. All right, out and in. Always. Yep. Good. Little neck release here and alternate. One more on each side. Good. All right, let's do a quad stretch. In fact, I should probably have everybody's phone numbers, because if you guys are alone and I can see something happen, you know, I can call for help for you guys, for where you guys are. Yeah, not a bad idea, huh? All right, we might have to do that. Yeah, always have to think one step ahead. Okay. All right, deep breath in. And exhale. And that's it, everybody. You guys did wonderful today. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. Happy Thursday, and see many of you this weekend. All right, take care. And the batteries lasted. Woohoo.
Thanks, Lauren.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Thank you.